You, baby, you, oh. And every night I pray your love will come my way. You need the time has come for us and me. And it's tonight, this is the time. What's interesting is that I don't see myself, so I don't know if I'm live or not. The laptop says I'm live.
Live or not.
There you go.
The laptop says I'm live.
I'm live. Welcome, Libra. Welcome back to another episode of Path 32 Tarot. I am your girl, Aglaé Shakafet. Shout outs to you guys. Sakafet to all of my Haitians rising. Welcome back to everybody who is returning. If you guys are brand new, hit that subscribe button and become part of the winning team. Okay, the Phoenix Rising gang over here. Shout out to you guys. If you are on your journey, you are in your purpose. And if you need a little bit of clarity, a little bit of divine intervention in your life, a little bit of the ancestral collective from our collective anyway, right? To come through and speak to you, where you could get some real divine answers, not only for you to stay stuck in a karmic cycle, but to get yourself up out of there. Um, Welcome. This is what we do here. Okay. I also offer Reiki healing remotely, chakra healing, where we go and learn about each of the energy centers. I have also been a nurse for 13 years. I've been a licensed practical nurse for 13 years. So I utilize my knowledge in the Western field, the Western medicine, and I combine it with my holistic practice, with my holistic understanding, emotional healing and mastery, and I bring it out to the public, to those that needs that guidance and awareness. Okay. So feel free to reach out to me, today'swellness.com, or, the website is right there. I already put it up there. Also, you could also follow me on my other channel, Midpoint. You can literally put in Midpoint channel on YouTube and it'll pop up. You can also follow me on Instagram, TAILANTEA. This is going to be your reading, Libra, for the month of August. Okay. Hold up. Let's get a little bit of Florida water to clear some of that out. Y'all, I just finally made popcorn and I did not burn it. I'm so excited. Mind you, I know how to cook a whole meal, okay? But for some reason, I be burning me some popcorn. Finally, somebody taught me the right way. And I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful. All right. Anything else? Thank you, spirit guys. Thank you, source. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for being here during this time. Allow me to give some clear messages to our Libra collective. Um, and shout out to everybody who's returning and who's here. If you are here, hit the like button. All right. Join the team. Subscribe. You know what? And go watch the Virgo reading because you guys are starting to vibe. You guys have been vibing actually from the beginning of my channel. I've been telling you guys, Libra, we got a little something, okay? And Libra is heavy in my chart, so I see why. And also, there's going to be a major change, a major contract, something coming in for Virgos and Libra. And the fact that I'm speaking to you Libras about Virgo, I feel like something is possibly going to come in during Virgo season, sometimes in September for you, or even look out for something that's going to happen in October. It's going to be something in success, okay? Something in a new offer, stability offer. Maybe you're about to be very successful. You're about to walk a brand new era. All right, you're about to be in a brand new era. If you've been in an era of like lack, financial lack, love lack, uh lack of belief in oneself or anything like that, your entire um world and the way that you're going to shift your perspective is about to be completely different. The way you're about to walk on this planet, Libra, is about to look completely different. There's definitely going to be some type of new beginning coming in for you either in September or October, and it's going to have you sitting pretty. Okay, it's going to have you sitting pretty. Yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. All right, what are the messages that we have in August for Libra? Knight of Wands with the King of Cups. Okay. I don't know. I do see the high priestess. I see the death card. I see the eight of cups, and I see the eight of pentacles. There's so many things that I could say. I don't even know where to begin. Let's pull out some more cards. All right, because if this is something coming in, interesting. Okay, what's in the shadows? Five of swords, though. Five of swords, though. Five of swords, though. All right, let's just get into it, okay? Because automatically, I already see there's some type of energy that's about to come in for you, Libra. All right, it's gonna be some type of very loving energy. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not necessarily. Could just have this energy, or could just be very loving, very nurturing. Could be even someone that gives great advice. Okay, someone that could be very creative, very responsible. Or this could be you. Perhaps you're becoming more of someone who's a little bit more responsible emotionally. Maybe you're no longer moving impulsively into relationships, and you're starting to walk more in a balanced state where you're loving yourself, you're nurturing yourself, you're choosing yourself, okay? But you're also setting boundaries. You're also protecting your energy, okay, from anybody who's trying to like win at all costs. For others of you, I feel like there is some type of fast energy that's going to try to come in, and try to present themselves to be someone who's very responsible and very loving, and that they want they're damn near your finance, your emotion, your spiritual partner. Okay, it's funny how I just did that: financial, emotional, spiritual partner. I feel like they gonna slip. Okay, but because right on top of that, what's hidden, what you don't see, is a five of swords. Someone's trying to win at all costs. So there's gonna be a lot of heavy manipulation, and they're gonna tug. They're really there. It's like a stutter, right? Where they're gonna act like they're your divine spiritual counterpart, right? Or it's gonna be something that's gonna present itself to you like it's something that is worthy of your time, your attention, your love, whatever. Like this is some type of divinely guided union or whatever. But really, before that, is just really emotional manipulation. And then before that, the real goal is to come in financially for some finances, okay? Because I said financial, emotional, spiritual. It's like, when people say something and they say something they don't mean, so they try to correct it for something they're trying to manipulate for something else that they think you would want. It's like manipulation, all right? It's like, let me give an example. It might not be the best example, but it's going to be a good one. Hold on. Let me give an example. It's like, hey, I came to see if you need me to take your things. I mean, help you bring your things to where you're going. Really, they just really want to come and steal or take your things. That kind of like energy. It's funny though, because I think you see this. I think you see this coming. But if not, I just think that you guys, yeah, with the world card, I just think that you guys, you're evolving. Okay, yeah, you could have gone within. You're also looking at this situation. You're also looking at this situation like, hold up, let me take a closer look of what this is. Tower, seven of swords. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, carry on, carry on, carry on, because I was correct. Carry on. Okay, I was so on point. There is some type of tower going on. Someone's trying to rush in and trying to make it seem like they want to. It's like, okay, now I want to come in, Libra. I want us. I see that we were meant to be together, and it's a spiritual union, and blah 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 blah. Really, it's they're trying to run from the tower. Okay, for manipulating, for lying, for being sneaky. They're afraid of missing an opportunity with you now. Right, when before this was all a battle, a ploy. They was trying to win at all costs. They were trying to have you feeling defeated and not make you feel like you were chosen. Okay, like y'all was chosen to be together type of energy. All right, tower. Somebody's running from some type of karma. They don't want to go through that. Okay, Libra. for others of you, let's say if we're not talking about someone else, okay, this is definitely you. Like, you're no longer behaving in an impulsive way. You're putting yourself first, all right? And because of that, and really what I'm seeing is that you're honoring it, the divine masculine within you, that loving energy within you as a masculine energy, where you could be protective of your ideas, of your feminine that's within yourself. All right, and that's what's putting you in this lover's energy, in this chosen energy. And because of that, you're starting a brand new cycle. You happen to gone within and see, what were the things that was holding you back? What were you saying to yourself? How are you being self-defeating? Right? How are you not giving yourself the opportunity to move forward into a cycle? How are you keeping yourself back? Thoughts, ideas, projections of others that you took in for yourself. Six of Pentacles, right? When you were supposed to yeah, look at that. Ten of Cups. Now everything is happening for you. It's like this is I'm getting strongly that this is you. You're doing that work. You've done that work. Okay. You've looked within and you were trying to see how were you keeping yourself stuck. Maybe you weren't creating the things that you said you wanted to create. Maybe you weren't setting boundaries. Maybe you weren't going after the things that you believed in. Okay, because now you got the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here for you. Now you're about to get everything that you want. Now you're about to get everything that you deserve. Now it's gonna be equal give and take when it comes to whatever it is that you really want to put your cups into. All right, because you got the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, now you're looking at something different. So perhaps maybe you felt like, oh, somebody's sending me negative energy, this is going on, blah blah blah, and some of that could be true. However, whatever wherever your attention goes, energy, wherever your attention goes, energy, it grows, right? You're fueling it with energy, so you really learn, all right, let me redirect this energy, let me redirect my thoughts, and let me create what it is that I want to create and what I want to experience. Even though this is going on in the background, let me focus on love, let me focus on abundance, let me focus on healing, let me focus on why am I holding myself back, why I don't believe in myself, why am I not nurturing myself, what am I doing, or what am I not doing. Now you're starting to ask yourself that question because you realize it doesn't matter what others are doing or not doing. It all that matters is that you are in connection with source, with your ancestors, with yourself, and you're doing what you need to do for yourself. Nobody, like, you don't have to believe, you don't have to trust that others is not going to believe you, but you get to believe in yourself. Yeah. Now you're starting to see your worth. Now you're operating from a principle centered space. That's what I'm talking about. Four of Cups, yeah. You don't want anything less. If it's not a Ten of Cups, you do not want it. All right. If it's not a Ten of Cups, you do not want it at all. It has to be equal give and take. What else do we have for our? I almost said Virgos, Libra. You really gotta go watch. I don't know if it's because I just did Virgos, but I took a break. I made popcorn and everything. You should definitely, you get to go watch the Virgo reading. I think there's something in there for you guys. You guys have the Two of Swords and the Hierophant. And the Two of Swords fell on the Nine of Wands. The Hierophant fell on the King of Cups. Yeah, you've raised your level of perspective, your level of awareness. You decided to walk with source, okay? Walk with the creator, and you're merging your energy with the creator. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna be responsible and I'm gonna do what it is that I came here to do. All right, which is my spiritual purpose. No longer being confused, no longer being stuck about making some type of like having some type of understanding, or not being able to see clearly of how I've been behaving in impulsive ways. Now you're no longer doing that. All right, you're operating in a higher frequency, you're more stable, you're more responsible, you're taking your time, which is good. Which is good for you. There's no good or bad. It's harmonious for your purpose. Okay. Yeah. Now you being a boss energy out this. Yeah. Okay. Boss energy. Yeah. You're taking your time. You're taking your time. This is what was keeping you stuck. Self defeating. You were doing this to yourself. So now you're clear on what that is. You were doing this to yourself. And even though this person is stuck, they're still becoming enlightened. So if you felt like there was some type of stagnation going on, all right, in your life when it came to like this divine masculine energy that is also within you, or manifesting this union with a masculine energy that starts from within you first, is because you were keeping yourself stuck. You were and it's funny, five with the two of swords is the seven of swords, which we saw, and that's all about being sneaky and just like lying, stealing, deceitful energy. But the seven of swords on the good part, it talks about missing an opportunity and seeing how you could shift your thinking to a more spiritually way of thinking, so that you could really take all the opportunities that comes out, like not leaving any coins on the table, right? Taking all the opportunities that presents itself to you and not missing out on them. Because with the hangman here, now you're realizing what was keeping you stuck. You were defeating yourself. You were self-defeating. You wouldn't give yourself an opportunity. I don't know if it was like, it's like worrying. It could have even been fear of success, fear of failure, just I don't know. But then now that you're doing it, you're in it, and you possibly like, what the hell was I afraid of? Right? Yeah, I like it. All right, Libra. What else we got for you for the month of August 2023? Heartbreak energy on the world card, Three of Swords. Look at the Seven of Swords coming out with the Hermit. Yeah, you were breaking your own heart. You definitely should go listen to the Virgo reading. I feel like Virgos could definitely benefit from this reading as well, because I can see that in myself. You are breaking your own heart. And remember, I told you, Seven of Swords is about being sneaky, right? Somebody stealing. But this is kind of like, how are you? It's like you had so many ideas, but you weren't putting them to use. Okay. Not only that, you were keeping yourself stuck because of everything that you've gone through. You were healing from heartbreak. And look at that. Seven of swords with the three of swords. That's 10 of swords. 10 of swords energy. You were healing from heartbreak, and you had to shift your mindset. You had to like also forgive, release certain type of thoughts and ideologies that you had about certain things that you were experiencing. You had to shift your perspective, because you were really dealing from a heartbreak. You possibly didn't even realize it. Yeah, and this heartbreak was what was holding you back from actually starting this brand new cycle. So if you felt again like there was some type of stagnation or things weren't moving, I feel like things are moving now, because you've healed through that. You became aware, right? With this hangman, you were stuck, but in this stuckness, you really became aware. Listen, I'm keeping myself stuck at this point, right? Yes, this happened. Yes, I got played. Yes, blah 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 blah. But if I'm still ruminating on this, now I'm hurting myself through your swords energy. Yeah. What else we got? This is not for everyone, and this won't be able to be not everyone is mature enough to take this reading either. You got to be real emotionally mature to be able to take criticism, all right? So you could like actually heal that aspect of yourself, cuz like I said, it could be warranted that other people said certain things, did certain things. It doesn't even matter. What matters is how you decide to think about certain things, how your heart is moving forward, how you're investing in what it is that you're creating, right? All these nights I pray my love for you. Page of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Page of Pentacles falls on the Six of Pentacles, which is Seven of Pentacles, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck. But then you got the Two of Wands. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Holding yourself back. Now you see what was keeping you stuck. Because you deserve this equal give and take, and you deserve this happy life, happy family situation. But you were kind of stuck trying to make a decision. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? What do I invest in? And you know what? I felt like you came to a time, like, yes, you were healing, but you came to a time where it was kind of like challenging for you. You didn't know if you were ready to move on, because you felt like this. Yeah, go watch the Virgo reading, because in that reading I was talking about the rare gazelle, her YouTube channel. She was talking about Virgo, how Virgo was kept on going on a loop of a healing loop. The trauma has stopped, but they still felt like they had to keep healing, and they had to stop and ask themselves, like, wait, what am I healing? Because you just kept on healing, and it's like there's nothing to heal from anymore. You've healed. If anything, you just get to be present, put yourself back out there, remember everything that you've learned, and just really embrace life, embrace the newness, embrace new experiences, new people, soul tribe, because a lot of great things are here for you, for Virgo as well. And now you're starting to see your worth, and I know that with this 9 of Pentacles, you're starting to see how worthy you really are. You're starting to see, you know what I'm getting to? I think that you're possibly you kind of feel a way that you gave a lot of people your time and your attention. But don't worry about it. It is what it is. Bridge under the water. It passed. It already happened. The only thing that you could do is level up, focus on your healing, focus on your growth. Okay, be that boss energy. Do not get off your throne, and just keep being yourself. Keep learning. Keep expanding. Keep growing. Keep connecting with spirit. What else do we have? You got the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands. What's at the bottom? King of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think you're just upset that you even gave anybody another chance. Somebody who was not of your caliber, or even not of your bloodline. Let's say that. Not of your bloodline. It's something that you wish that you didn't invest in. There goes that 10 of Swords, because it was another deceitful energy that this hit you deep. This betrayal hit you deep. I could see that. I feel that. I see it all up in the cards. It hit you deep. It took you some time to heal, up to the point where you had to realize that you were keeping yourself stuck, because you've already healed. But because it was like another deceitful energy, this 10 swords on this person's back. Yeah, now you're about to get wish fulfillment. Before we even get there, yep, with this Ace of Wands. Because you're eliminating all types of burdens. Yeah, you're walking away from it because you know better now, and you've transformed. I love it. Now it's time to celebrate, okay, with people that you deserve to work with. 6 of Cups, that's 9 of Cups energy. Tower. There's an ending. There's an ending when it comes to that cycle of you holding back, you not creating everything that you know you desire. With this 10 of Swords, this is 10 swords in your back, like back to back. I would be tired too. I would be hurt too. I would be heartbroken too, and taking my damn time to heal. So that's exactly what you did. And I understand. I've been there. I'm just getting out of there. So I understand. All right. I empathize with that. Libra, we got a lot in common. We got a lot in common. That's not the song. How does that song go? Was it R. Kelly? I hear it. We got something. We got something. We got something in common. That's Whitney Houston and ooh, Bobby. That's not it was they're beautiful lyrically and separately, but as a relationship, I mean, I'm sure they were great, but like one was on drugs, the other one was a narcissistic or the manipulator. There's a lot going on in that union. And I feel like you came together because you feel like you had something in common. You had a lot in common. Um, however, it didn't end well for those two, right? All right, what we got? Um, Messages for our Libras. I'm getting tired. My voice getting raspy. Um, hit me. Do 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 do. Can you keep up, before I lose my breath? Lose my breath. Yo, I get tired. Breathe. Yeah, definitely go watch the Virgo reading. They got the same card. Breathe. Okay, it's time. I'm gonna read yours though. For them, it was just breathe, go out in nature, breathe deeper, dig deeper, do some heart healing, a lot of green chakra. Okay, a lot of chakra healing. If you want to do that with me, reach out to me. Go in the forest, go into nature. Okay, I do see like you have animal spirits that do want to speak to you. I'm rude. I'm so sorry. I've never done that. That's how you know my body. When my body is ready, it's ready to go down. Okay. Breath. Let me see. Your breathing is too shallow. But we said that breathe deeper, right? Although it may feel natural, it is an unhealthy habit that causes this shortness of breath. When the subconscious shorten your breath, no matter if this is habitual or triggered by some event or circumstance, it activates certain physiological signals that prepare us and our system for a fight or flight. Another condition, respond perceived danger, is to hold your breath. This is your survival response, although it does not serve you to do so. So breathe, inhale deeply, regardless of your concerns, worries, or problems, then let it go. Next, allow yourself to breathe a little deeper and slower a few times. Remember that every breath you inhale is a gift, and every breath you exhale is a gift. The forest is a clear reminder of how this works. So, definitely take the time out to do some breathing exercises. Let's do three right now. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds, two, one, and exhale through your mouth. Two more times. Deep breath in through the nose. Hold it. Three, two, one, and exhale through your mouth. Remember, breathing really allows more oxygen to come to the body. It helps for us to calm our system. If you are constantly in fight or flight, and if you are short of breath, what is going on? Why is your ego ready to fight or run? Like, I feel like it's like this naturally happens when we've been under consistent stress. And with that Ten of Swords, Libra, that's exactly what I see. Consistent, back to back. They call that it's been a long term. This is chronic stress. Okay. This is not acute stress. It's not a dog is chasing me right now and I need to run. No, this is you feeling like the dog chased you, yes, but now you constantly feel like a dog is about to chase you. That's not a good way to live. Constantly in fight or flight mode, take another deep breath into the nose and hold for three, two, one, and exhale through the mouth. Let all of that out. I'm so sorry. You remember, I've been working nights for 13 years, okay? And I literally just changed my schedule. So now my body is like, excuse me, time to take it down. I really want to take it down. Somebody wants to take you down. But it's not that, right? It's not your divine counterpart. So stay away from that person. They just want sex. Give me some. Hit me. We're not doing that. Because that is exactly what Virgo got. That's crazy because I just shuffled. Hidden familiars. It could be for you. Pay attention to I feel like you may have some spirit guides that are here to help you as well. Go listen to the Virgo reading. You guys have very similar messages. And like I said, Virgo and Libra tend to be very close. And since I'm a Vedic Leo, and even though Virgo is in my Western, I resonate with Libra as well. That's why it's always good to look at all the messages. Drawing down the moon. That's an interesting one. Divine feminine, source, channel, stillness. I don't even need the book for this one. Number 29 talks about 11, new beginnings, new perspectives. I'm also getting new spiritual gifts. You've been getting new spiritual gifts, Libra. Definitely go watch. I don't know how many times I can tell you guys. First of all, hit the like button, y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for tuning in. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for your likes and your subscribes. Hit the like button. This really definitely helps to donate to the channel energetically. And I love that we're growing together. And even though I do see some people leaving, that's my bad because I haven't been consistent. However, I'm doing what I need to do when I need to do it. So I think it's in alignment, but I'm going to also just keep getting better. Those that's been rocking with me, y'all rocking with me, you know who you are. All right. Drawing down the moon. You got the triple goddess energy here. So you're surrounded by a high protective energy, an energy that protects mothers and women and children. All right. Um, and you're being protected through every stage of your life. Perhaps you are going through the maiden mother crone, and I feel like you are now in the mother era, and the mother is more responsible. Where's that King of Cups? That's that energy that I saw. Yeah, there you go. All right, this is you being more responsible, more determined. You're still very loving, but just more responsible. And I'm getting that you're being called to be a teacher because you're very responsible. You give great advice. Okay, you're very loving. You're very balanced. All right, you have a lot of love to give, and I feel like a lot of people need that love right now. And look how those two people are at the bottom listening to this person. You could be a speaker, you could be being called to be a speaker as well. All right, but you have psychic abilities. Okay, you possibly are now being blessed with the mother aspect, but like I said, becoming more responsible, becoming more wise in your decisions and in your choices. Like the maiden, she's young, she's immature, she could be impulsive, right? She doesn't know any better. She has a lot of energy, she's very fiery, but she could get herself into trouble. The mother, she knows better, she's more responsible, she sets schedules, she has things to pay for, she, you know what I mean, all of that. You're honoring the divine feminine, the healer within you as well. There's something that you do with your hands. Could be tarot, okay? Could be Reiki, like myself. Could be cooking, healing. You have power in your hands. You have power in your hands. Source energy gave you power in your hands. You're able to channel. Some of you are mediums, or you're a channeler like myself as well. You could be a medium. All right. And you're also being required right now and asked throughout the whole entire August, not only do deep breath exercises because your breath has been really shallow, but also to meditate because we have stillness here. I want to, back to you. I be with you. I think that's Summer Walker. Who sings? We got London on the track. I think so. All right, give me one for Libra. Oh, three. These are crystals that I'm going to be pulling out for you guys to work with for the month of August. Okay, so you got meditation. You got go into the forest, go ground, go into nature. You got practice utilizing your hands. You have power in your hands. Carnelian. Yeah, 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 yeah. They want you to tap into your purpose, into your gifts even more right now in the month of August. This is an ideal time to do this. I receive it. Hematite. Yep. One more for our Libras. One more, please. Sorry. Thank you. Citrine, just like Virgo. I'm telling you. And Virgo had a dope ass reading too, so you might want to go tap into that energy. I'm telling you. All right. I'm telling you. I'm sorry I'm not that hype right now. A lot of people react and respond more to hypeness right now. My energy is like, but go and do that. Okay. That's about all the energy I got right now. I'm not even about to cap. All right. I'm not even about to act like something that I'm not right now. All right, carnelian, feed your creativity, sacral energy heavy, divine feminine energy heavy. Develop a healthier relationships with the men in your life. Develop healthier relationships with the women in your life. Be real creative. Start dancing. Start drawing. Start painting. Start doing all the things that you love to do. All right. Where are we talking about that, or was that Virgo? Yeah, right. I was like, I started writing songs again. Tap into that creativity aspect of you. Your creativity is calling you to embrace it. Okay. Feed your creativity right now. You may even want to use carnelian as you're doing that. And then you have hematite. I gotta find my hematite. I have 2 balls of hematite. I don't know where they are, but use some hematite balls. They have like some metal balls. There's 2 that I use. I just rub it in my hand like this. It's really good to remove negative energy, but it also helps you to ground your energy. Okay, so definitely go and you really need to meditate right now this month. You have to meditate. You get to meditate. You need to meditate. Okay, you could do whatever you want. I can't tell you what to do, but this reading, if you resonate with it so far and you already gave a like, okay, and you're agreeing with this message, and you're calling in this message of working in with source, working with your creativity, knowing your worth, all right? Yeah, yeah. You need to ground your energy and you need to meditate. All right. Be more creative as well. Feed your creativity. Whatever it is that you're doing, feed your creativity. Ground yourself. Drink a lot of water. Do what you got to do to ground yourself. Okay. Citrine, bring in the light. Yeah, so this is just giving me the energy of like connect with your spirit guys, listen to the light within. When you ground yourself, you'll be able to get new downloads, new informations, new direction. I feel like right now your inner creativity, the inner divine feminine, is trying to holler at you. Holla, 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 holla. They're trying to holler at you. Okay, you can use the citrine energy, the citrine crystal, and that's really good for your solar plexus energy as well. Dealing with the solar plexus is also dealing, this popped out. Yeah, it's also dealing with the sun, standing in your power, right? Believing in yourself. That's why it says feed your creativity. So your divine feminine energy is calling for your masculine energy to shed some light onto it. And it's so funny. Look at the yellow that is surrounding the carnelian, the orange, right? The feminine energy is calling the masculine to protect it and to believe into it and to make it a way. It's kind of like when the masculine energy protects you and stands its ground, now you're safe to be creative. And I know that happens to me when I become a lot more creative, like today, for instance. So, what have I been doing? Just sticking to my plan, sticking to my work, creating more time and space for myself, shifting my timing that I go into my income opportunity. Like instead of working nights, now I'm doing days and I mix it up a little bit, just doing what works for me so I can maintain that spontaneity, so I can be creative and do the things that I enjoy doing. So for your love portion, for August, you guys have it is safe for you to love. Libra, look at you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I really like that. I really like that. And like I said, um, you had to heal from this heartbreak, right? And I think that you already did. And because you kind of like feel embarrassed, but really more so for yourself, because I think we hold each other, we hold ourselves, we're like our worst critic, right? Worse than what others can ever say to us. So you've been holding yourself stuck because you've been putting yourself in judgment. Okay, you've been putting yourself in judgment, and now you want to release that. And that's also putting your masculine in judgment. So I think you're taking off the reins a little bit, and I can see that because not only is it here, not only is your energy is being asked to be grounded, but your divine feminine is asking you to feed it more. So I know that you've been working on healing that masculine energy, on forgiving others, forgiving yourself so that you could be more creative. You've learned that you have to set boundaries. You've learned that you had to show up for yourself, speak up for yourself, and do it in a win-win, respectful way, but still speak up for yourself. And remember, you're not going to be for everybody. All right? You're not going to be for everybody, and that's okay. That's a-okay. Give me one for Libras for the month of August in 2023. So it's definitely safe to love. I'm pretty sure it's really more like safe to flirt, and it's safe to trust yourself. That's really what I want to say. It's safe to trust yourself. I feel like if you've been making a lot of impulsive, disharmonious decisions and getting some results that you really did not want to experience, you learn from them and you grew, right? That's the benefit of that. You go through them and you grew. But you also want to like not be so hard on yourself to release that energy. Give us one. Thank you. Throw it up, throw it up. Let's winnable around. Yeah, look at that. You could be a number 33, master number 33. I know I am. So you see what I'm saying? You see the connect, Libra? All right, you might want to look that number up, see the meaning for it for you. Number 33 usually talks about creativity, home front, environment, family, soul family. But it also really talks about being a master teacher as a master number, utilizing the creativity, the new beginnings, new perspectives, and the builders of 11 and 22. It also really represents like Christ, that Christ-like energy or ascended masters being around you and supporting you right now. And remember, one of the cards that you had, I said you have a high, powerful, healing energy around you. I had so many people fly in my mind just now. Mary Magdalene is one, and don't she look like that? Possibly, right? It says open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, because you're going to get equal give and take, which I did see for you. Yep, you will get equal give and take in a relationship here. All right, so soul fragments, we're going to read that, but it says balance will be restored. Not only balance in your mind, but balance in your creativity, balance in your heart. Look at that. Look how that energy is running through his entire system. Let's read up on that because I feel like there's a lot more to be said. I am Malcolm X. He's stepping up in your power. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. You see what I'm saying? Things are slowly but surely they're turning back into balance, okay? And you're starting to see that on your outside. You're even starting to see that in your own energy. Don't you feel better? Don't you feel more like yourself? Like you've been calling your energy back to you and you feel like you're becoming more whole, right? That's what it feels like, because it is talking about fragments, soul fragments. Like you just being around so many different people, you're separating each time you leave a piece of your fragment with those people. So now I think you've been in a chaotic space where you just needed some time to heal, and now you're calling your energy back to yourself. The more you call your energy back, the more whole you feel, the more like yourself you feel. All right. When you get into relationships, don't lose yourself. They either accept you entirely as whole as you are or not. And you keep it moving with the quickness. Okay. And take your time, vet out the situation. And I'm speaking to myself too. Even if it got to take a whole year of vetting, just get to know the person, get to know who they are, get to know their habits, get to know their family, get to know what they're investing their time and energy into. Are they healing? Are they healed? How is their relationships with men, women, their exes, their parents, their mothers, their siblings, their friends, with themselves, with their ancestors? Get to know this person, like for real, for real. Right now, your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying to be healed. Divine feminine energy, right? Feed your creativity. The masculine is trying to heal that energy. There was another card I wanted to say. Definitely breathe. Man, I could have sworn. Maybe I just said it. Maybe I said it. Through collection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful. You are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Didn't I say this reading is not going to be for everybody? This is going to be for those who are ready to challenge themselves emotionally. Real talk. This isn't for the faintness of the weak, the weak hearted, okay? Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear based experience needs to be addressed now. Past life regressions could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias. So perhaps you need to go see a therapist or maybe a specific therapist that does regressions, past life regressions. Okay. Deep seated fears or subconscious patterns that you have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. Like I said, I feel like because you've been hurt repetitively with that 10 of swords and that 3 of swords, I just feel like you've developed some type of phobia, perhaps of being in a relationship. And I'm speaking to myself here, this is crazy. You possibly develop some type of phobia. And remember, whatever you focus on, whatever is in your mind, because of the first universal law, the law of mentalism, you literally could keep creating certain experiences in your life where you'll constantly be going in and out of relationships. If that's something that you're afraid of, you're going to literally create it. Okay. So I think you've been so hurt, so traumatized, where your heart was constantly slashed into billions of pieces. You're almost, it's back together now because you've been doing the healing work, but it's very fragile and you're afraid to even get into another situation for nothing to for that to happen again. But that's a phobia. That's a phobia. We get to pass that. I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. See that? I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. Anyone that's not with you right now, they weren't meant to be with you during this healed state. If they were meant to be with you when you were ill, when you had phobias, that's what you were attracting. So that it's a lot of forgiveness you get to do for yourself. Even as I'm speaking this, I get to have more empathy for myself and I get to love myself some more. I really get to love myself some more. Even more. I already am, but even more. I don't care if it's like 1,000% more. Because that's where, when you're overpouring in that department, can nobody take from you because you're overpouring. No one can ever take that from you, even if they took 100%. You've been pouring in 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. That wasn't even a scratch. And that's emotional mastery. And that's what I teach. Because nothing outside of you should be able to disarm you and throw you off your square. You get to be centered and whole and grounded into source, into your ancestors, into your higher self, into love, your core. You could never be shaken up when you're vibrating from that frequency. But there has been some type of fear-based experiences that you've been having, and now you're starting to address them for real. Like, yo, I've been keeping myself stuck. I've been procrastinating, or I've been feeling like this or that. Granted, sometimes we do need rest. We do need more sleep. And even for me, and I get to honor that. If my body's ready to sleep, I get to honor that. I've put it through enough for the past 13 years in relationships, in and out, working nights. I put my body through a lot and it's still carrying on. I love my body. My body speaks to me more loudly now. And at least now I'm starting to listen. So after this, I'm shutting it down. I wanted to finish a little bit more, but we'll get back on it tomorrow. I'm supposed to be going to the beach tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see if that's still on. I'll see what time so I could like get a few things done before and after. I love you so much. And please love yourself even more because I feel like we need it. I feel like we need it. Love on your masculine, your inner masculine, not a man. Love your inner masculine. It wasn't your fault. It was nobody's fault, okay? You were going through trauma. You were going through heartache, pain, and you didn't realize it. And that's okay. You realize it now and you want to release that because you know you deserve love, you deserve abundance, prosperity, you deserve intimacy, you deserve honesty, respect. You deserve all of that and then some. Okay? Give me one for our beautiful Libras that we vibe with so well here on this channel. You guys got two of the Isis Oracle deck. The first one you got is the Dark Mysteries. And I love her makeup. It almost gives me like Marilyn Monroe type of makeup, almost, but not quite. Right? I love that deep cut eyes with the under eye color and the lip color. I love that. Um, the Dark Mysteries. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. Nah, we gotta read that. We gotta read that. Enter the chamber of the Dark Goddess. I think it's just really healing deeper darkness of ourselves. Let me see. I never got this one. I did get this one. I just don't remember. I haven't used this deck in a while. What is this? Slowed to perfection. I don't like. It sounds dark. And look, into the dark mysteries. Maybe I should listen to it instead of running from it. It just doesn't. It's like the frequency wasn't right. The brother in darkness. Interesting. All right, so the dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. You've been holding yourself back, and the dark goddess has, okay, you're a boss. You're a boss, okay? The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. Everybody's going through a deep initiation. Yours is even deeper. You and Virgo, very deep initiations right now. It's not always easy, but the rewards for those brave enough to answer her call into her inner chambers and tremendous indeed. The dark goddess calls you to initiation when you have been working on your own shadow. See, you've already been doing this work. So now the dark goddess is calling you to come in even deeper. I see you. I see you doing the work. Now come this way, bringing your whole self to light. During such times, we often need help as a shadow work can be uncomfortable, painful, or just quite different to undertake as we are working with unconscious materials, trying to bring it into the light of our conscious awareness. Pardon me. Working with the shadow parts of us that we have deemed unlovable, or the parts that seem too marvelous to actually be us, requires courage. The dark goddess will call you when your own shadow needs healing and integration. When something within is holding you back, when instead, if you acknowledge and brought into the light of awareness, it could actually help you move forward. So, what are some things that are holding you back? What are some things that you need to really like let go of? What are some things that you're ashamed of about yourself that you've deemed unlovable? Okay. What are some things that I could say about myself? Maybe it could help you guys. If I want to be honest with myself, I think is unlovable. I think I'm really a pretty lovable person if I'm gonna be honest. But if there's some things that I fear is like, you know, if you had a certain amount of partners, or if your relation every relationship you got involved in, for me every relationship I got involved in, it didn't, like, it would be for like a couple and it didn't work out. I don't even call them relationships, they're situationships. I've only in a few relationships, like three maybe, you know. I thought the other ones were, but they weren't. It was just my shadow self revealing pains and traumas that I needed to release and that I manifested in other people. Okay. And then on top of that, they hurt me on top of that. At least I allowed them to because I brought them in. You know what I mean? So having those kind of conversations, being being honest and vulnerable and raw with yourself. At least if you could do that with yourself, you could shed light on some real heavy dark stains that is tainting your aura. To bring light to that, you guys can really free yourself and heal yourself. And I'm talking because this is my inner self, my higher self speaking to me, because I don't usually speak like this. So I know this is my higher self speaking, and she's taking her time to speak. I know I'm probably just, I don't know, maybe I'm just sensitive to the energy right now, but becoming more powerful does not necessarily mean gaining more force. More often, for advanced souls, it actually means surrendering our will into alignment with greater forces of the divine will, allowing us to consciously participate in the flow of life, sensing the signs and nudges that leads us towards our greatest manifestation of soul this lifetime. So when you're able to do this, now you open up your heart and your ability to surrender to what God has for you. So you don't have to keep trying to go out there and make something happen. God has a beautiful plan for you, more beautiful than you could have ever even thought about. Just flow with the energy, flirt with people that come, be kind, be respectful, be discerning, be assertive. All right, but be aware and be loving. Often when we are reclaiming our power and defining ourselves, what it is to be powerful, we are confronted with fears of loss, failure, abandonment, rejection. And that's something I had to heal from: constant failure, constant loss, constant abandonment, constant rejection, all four of them. And I've had a lot of successes in my life. I've written a book, I've had a successful fitness business. um I have some friends that are still friends in my life. I consider that to be a success. Certain things like that. It can be painful at times, but accepting and releasing the pain brings such deep relief and happiness to the self. It is good to confront these fears with a loving and firm approach and be open to taking risk and growing anyway. That's that divine masculine energy. This is what Isis of the Dark Goddess teaches us: to not be afraid to go into the dark place and the difficult feelings within. They may seem ugly at first, yet if we allow ourselves to go there with some conscious awareness in place, we can realize that these parts of us just needs love and acceptance. And those parts that we once reviled often blossom and turn into our greatest assets. Just like that movie, that song I was telling you about, how she took people's criticism and turned it into a song. We need radical trust to do the inner work. Radical trust. And it's so funny. I just finished completing my first part of the 2 day balance game with Your Day Balance Game. Check them out if you're interested in releasing codependency and learning more about emotional awareness. I needed that because I needed to learn how to bridge my spirituality and into my physical. So everybody goes in there for a similar but yet different reason and come out with similar but yet different uh takeaways, right? Which is a beautiful thing. She guides you to receive the gift of more of yourself, no longer your heart. Wait, hold on. That's not it. No longer shackled in fear and hidden away, but ready to be in the world with brightness and vigor. See? So it's time for you to go back out into the world, to show yourself, to connect, to shine that beautiful light that everybody loves to see and experience. You can't keep that to yourself. It's not yours. It's source. It's for source. It's placed in you so that you can share it with the world. So it doesn't matter if you feel like you're not ready yet. You're ready. Just keep surrendering, keep forgiving, keep being vulnerable and raw, and expressing those parts of you that you deemed unlovable. All right, and forgive yourself for that. If you guys are interested in this book, this is the Isis Oracle. Very powerful, and even gives you like certain type of like rituals to do to help you release these things, incantations and stuff. I know I have one to do for myself for the divine masculine, and if you're interested, we can do that together. Reach out to me and I'll share it with you. Okay, I would love to have like a healing session with my peoples. I think that would be dope. The dark mysteries. All right. And then the last one you got is a talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. So that's pretty clear. Utilize your crystals, utilize your jewelry, utilize whatever to charge it with energy of power. Okay. The unk, if you have an unk ring, necklace, bracelet, anything like that. Flower of life, Sri Yantra, if you have quartz, if you have any of these crystals, a citrine, carnelian, especially the citrine, because that's the power card, yellow for solar plexus. And even grounding yourself, hematite is very powerful because it also charges and cleanses the blood, and blood has a lot to do with fiery energy and really just like stimulating you, especially when it starts to circulate very well. I'm getting add cayenne pepper to your water, to your foods as well. All right, a lot of yellow, a lot of solar plexus energy. Maybe that's what you get to do for the month of August. All right, especially around a lot of yellow, especially around that portal, that AA portal that is coming. That may be something that you definitely need to invest in, you guys. All right, invest in yourself. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so much. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for joining this channel. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification. I'll wait. Thank you. Think what? I'll wait. No, let's stop. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys feel compelled to donate, the Cash App is Daylon, Cash App $ Daylon. Also, you can send it to the PayPal. Information is in the description box below, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in for yourself. Do the work. I hope you took some notes. I hope you wrote down the crystals. I hope you wrote down some of the messages, and you took down any of the messages that I had to say from my throat frequency, okay, from source energy to my throat frequency to you, to this mic, to you, all right, to this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next video, and stay tuned to the elemental readings. And also, if you have other signs in your chart, make sure you guys go check out those videos. Subscribe and hit the like button, you guys. It's a great way to energetically donate to the channel as well. That is all that I ask of you, especially if you've been watching these videos and you are tuned in. Peace out. Aglae out.